We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cleveland. Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And another foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
This is line to left. Marisnick is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second here tonight.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and there were two down. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that's in there for strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second.
Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close. A runner at second, nobody out. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Runner back standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that's low, ball 4. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A big lead off a second. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Jose Abreu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 2-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. One run scores. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. Evan Gattis now standing in. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Gonzalez comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner at first here, one man out. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dyson moving in, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Kyle
into the windup
Seager.
and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Torreyes gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Gonzalez looks in. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick.
Left fielder.
No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yan Gomes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. There is Seager. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And
Altuve. The throw. It's in time. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jose Abreu.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now both runners on the move. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
50th pitch of the game on its way. 2-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A low curveball blocked by Gomes. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Lifted the other way to left center. Zimmer has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop, Francisco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the pitch. 2-0 now.
2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter,
Edwin
10.
Encarnacion now.
Designated
1 for
hitter,
1 after
Edwin
a single this first
Encarnacion.
time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Altuve for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ronald
Now
Torre is
batting,
the next to bat.
second baseman.
Comes into this at bat
Ronald
0 for 1 in the
Torre.
ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in now,
Center fielder,
Bradley
number 4.
Zimmer. He's 0 for
Bradley
1 thus far.
Zimmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wondered if they're going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off the 4th for the Astros, right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with. Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose
Jose
Altuve. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Dan Otero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Otero.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Brantley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Jose Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's safe. Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez.
Number 9.
He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yan Gomes.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Brantley comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff. Stuff is obviously.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Brian McCann will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 16, Brian McCann. Now pitching for the Indians.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brian McCann is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Gerard Dyson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jose Altuve would be next. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 34. Bryce
Into the windup
Harper.
And the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Bryce Harper becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann has it. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Zimmer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Left fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Springer, your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Number 38, Joe Smith. This change for the Indians. Now catching, number 16, Brian McCann.
Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. In there, strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers, and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
Second baseman
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's singled in 2 trips
Leading
to the
up for
plate
the
thus far.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 6 runs, 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And that's going to be a base hit for McCann. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman
digging in
15,
once again, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And to score, the runner from second. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zimmer on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance. Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Dyson. Gone! Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Marisnick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder. Shake.
Zach McAllister will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Zach McAllister.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jake Marisnick becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, 2 down now.
Jose.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Shortstop, number 2.
Ready for another chance?
Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Michael
Carlos
Feliz
Santana.
comes on from
Your
the pen,
attention,
hoping to
please.
finish this one
Now
off here in the
pitching for
top of the
Astros,
ninth.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Number 10.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Way in front of a great slider that time. And that misses 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Edwin Encarnacion is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marisnick going back into the Crawford boxes and gone. Striding into the box, Bradley Zimmer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.